back to another episode of FAP. I'm joined again by, obviously, my amazing co-hosts, PlatinumBro 7, aka Lewis, the man who only has one good platinum, and
hello,
Vaultboy Steve, also known as just Steve, who has like 5,000 hours on a game that I can't remember what it is, but I'm sure someone will tell me which one it is.
I'm never going to escape this.
That's the one.
I never forget.
You're a Stranger Things fan. You should know Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah, but 5,000... Actually, yeah, 5,000 hours isn't actually that long when it's Dungeons & Dragons with, like, friends and stuff.
10-hour sessions, right?
We can all vouch for that. Have you ever played Dungeons & Dragons, Lewis?
I have not. But
The next-
I really want to.
Properly.
They do like introduction courses in Newcastle, one of the local halls. And I have thought about doing it. It's like a 5-hour session where to bring you in. Oh no, 4 hours, and they teach you how to play and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll do that sometime. If I got
5
time.
hours.
Yeah.
5 hours will fly
We
by,
should
though.
just set up a full like D&D session between all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're cool.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. I've only actually played it, like, maybe twice, 3 times. But it was fun, because you proper roleplay. I do anyway. I proper roleplay my character.
You gotta do, right?
Proper nerd.
Do you scream and shout?
Oh, yeah.
Stop
Big time.
throwing fists, making waves.
Take my clothes off and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. Get, like, completely naked. Anyway, we're, like, way off topic here. The topic today is Legend, a Dragonball Tale. Oh, the music.
I know, man.
It's so good.
Krillin's right there. There's your
Krillin, there he is. There's Krillin.
He's
so cool.
so cool. Get ready.
Oh,
I love this part. Just see
Silver
it
Knight
just goes up and down. It just goes...
For you, I make a royal
Look at that
exception.
man bun.
that's a sick man bun. Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, so good. Whoa. Look at him.
I can do chills that.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm sure most people have watched it by now because it's literally like everywhere. By the time this comes out as well, I would have had my sort of standalone video about it out as well. So if you watch that, you're a ledge.
You should.
But yeah, boys, what did we think of that masterpiece?
It's pretty darn amazing to think that some people have made that out of, with no budget. And just, it was insane. It was so good. Animation was just very retro, but like so clean as well.
Yeah,
Brings a tear to your eye seeing something like that.
it does.
Yeah.
You still
It does.
expect it. And to touch on your point there with the animation, they've gone the opposite direction to like what Super's doing now with Broly in the new Super. How it's all CGI, it's still super fluid,
yeah.
but they've gone reverse. But no, we're going even back before the original Dragon Ball. We're going
Yeah.
super retro, but it's still so good at the same time.
It had a bit of like a Chinese sort of art style rather than Japanese anime. Have you ever seen any Chinese anime?
Just a bit.
There's not like many like amazing ones, but the ones that are good, like mainstream ones, the art style's similar to that, which is like, it's not like perfect lines. You can see like scribbles and stuff all around. I like it. It's a bit of a breath of fresh air. I think a lot of anime nowadays have got like a very similar art style.
Yeah.
but
Makes it
yeah.
stand out, right? It's unique.
Yeah, definitely. You've not watched the new Broly, have you, Lewis?
No.
Did you watch the old
No.
ones?
No.
No, right.
I know of Broly.
You should.
Obviously from the video games and stuff, and I know a little, probably more about the lore than someone who hasn't watched those films. But so I know, like, his reasoning from the first one and stuff.
So, I want you to watch it though, so I don't want to spoil it for you. But I think the new Broly, so the canon Broly now, is the character's done a lot better. The motives make a lot more sense, and just the character itself makes a lot more sense as well. Why he's got like these like super rage forms also makes 100% sense. Whilst the old ones, it was a bit like, I'm angry at Goku because he cried next to me when
Yeah,
I
it
was,
wasn't like in,
when,
in,
when I was a
in
baby.
a pod or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the
Like,
next
I hate you.
incubation pods.
it's a bit like
crying.
it's a bit like what the hell.
I'm gonna chase you across the universe for this.
Yeah, even like the design, like this new Broly now, he's got like battle scars and everything. He's been through some shit. He's been like exiled, so he's been through some stuff. Whilst the old one, he has like a It's almost like a royal sort of outfit where he's got like gold bracelets and stuff. It's like the outfit is very similar to what we saw now in the video. But then the battle scars, that's from like the new Broly. The personality is a bit like the old Broly as well, which is all about Kakarot. But then in the end, they sort of like merged it together. Because in the new Broly, he's after Vegeta, not Goku, because of like motives that I won't spoil for you.
So how far are we going into spoilers about this this actual video that we've seen?
Oh, we're going like balls deep in spoilers.
When was it set? So you should definitely, for the record, watch it before you watch this.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
podcast. It's only 9 minutes long.
If you haven't, definitely go watch it. I mean, you should have by now anyway. I mean, at the minute, it's been out for like 6 days, the video, and it's on like 5 million views or something. So it's definitely out there.
So when's it set though? Is it set like at this before Dragon Ball Z?
This.
Yeah.
I think it's a separate timeline because they can join different timelines. So the World Tournament with like Chi-Chi isn't married to Goku, so that's like Dragon Ball era, the first Dragon Ball.
Goku doesn't even know who she is at this point. He's like, who are you? You promised me this like when we were kids.
Yeah, that's right. So that's like original Dragon Ball. Obviously Broly, whichever one you want to use, regardless, like canon Broly is set after Super, obviously, and then non-canon Broly is set like just before the Cell games. So it's still like mid Dragon Ball Z or end of Dragon Ball Super. And then what was that? What was the other timeline? Oh yeah, and then we don't even know if Frieza's alive or anything because like Planet Vegeta's still intact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I said before we started, it's like a Marvel what if because King Vegeta's alive, and now Vegeta has never encountered, like I said, the planet's there. He's never encountered Frieza, obviously. Yeah. So
and you can tell his personality's changed as well because of those events. He's a lot calmer. He's a lot more. Oh, he acts like a king.
Exactly, he's proud, as I say, he should be, but he's not a dick. He's not arrogant. He's more just proud and royal.
He's not jealous. He's got like no hesitation, like joining forces with Goku.
Exactly, no hatred there, no resentment.
Was King Piccolo in it? There was a Piccolo.
We saw Kami, right?
We saw Kami.
Right,
did you guys not see the poster?
No.
Or the World Tournament poster?
No.
It had Piccolo Jr. on there. I actually missed that when I made my video because I've only got like a few Easter eggs in there that I spotted. But yeah, I saw it now that when you rewatch it again and when it's got the posters of like Goku versus Chi-Chi, you got on the side there's Piccolo Jr. there as well.
Oh, nice.
There's just so many. All right, let's go to the Easter eggs. What Easter eggs did you guys spot? What was like the first one that you guys spotted?
First one for me was the 9000. It's iconic, right?
Oh yeah.
9001.
I just love how it reached it, teetered above 9001, 9000.
Yeah.
It's a legend.
Yeah.
Like you cannot put that in there.
It doesn't really make sense why they have the scouters that are so low when like Frieza's power level was like 200,000 in base form. So it was like, why is over 9,000 such a big deal when they already know people like that exist? But
that's another thing. Like with this war that's coming, what's the war? Like, is Frieza coming? Is that what the war is? Or
it has to be, right?
Yeah.
It could be something else though. It could be like I mentioned this on the video. It could be like I don't know. Are there other like legendary Super Saiyans out there like Broly? Like Broly went to Earth with the target of killing Goku. That's all he went there for. And then Vegeta went there to protect him and recruit him. So obviously, like, Vegeta knows about Goku, Broly knows about Goku. Goku just doesn't have a clue about who anybody is anyway. He's just, like, absolutely clueless.
About everything in life besides fighting.
Yeah.
That's Goku.
So it's like, there's just so many things that I want. I just want more. I just want more.
Yeah.
More.
Definitely
Like you say, it has to be Frieza if they're going for the next chapter because they've got the Scouters and that's Frieza tech. That's the Frieza race tech, right? So they need to...
They could use the other movies, though. You know, you've got Turtles, which is like that outcast Saiyan with the Tree of Might. You've got Emperor Slug, a massive Namekian. It could be... Probably won't be androids, to be fair.
No.
Or I doubt it'll be androids. I'm hoping it's Frieza. Frieza's like the main villain, I think.
They're gonna have Frieza and Cooler, and have Cooler.
Oh yeah.
And Cold and Cool.
Yeah.
Whole family.
And have his gold form as well, because obviously that's never really been existed, has it?
No.
So you see, but would it be gold? It might be like silver or something.
Platinum,
yay.
Platinum form.
Yeah, I like Cooler. I like Cooler as a character. Yeah. I'm hoping like what they did with Broly, they'll do with Cooler as well. Just make him canon, make him like part of the story. They did like a little Easter egg in Super with Frost or whatever
Did
it's called. Yeah, there's. I don't want to spoil it for you. There's like the Tournament of Power, where it's like different universes.
Yeah.
So there's like an alternate universe which is like very similar to Earth. That's got like the Freezer race and Saiyans and stuff.
Is that one with the Super Saiyan female?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
from that universe. And there's like a Freezer race, and one of them reminds me a lot of Cooler. It's called Frost though. Little snake, I hate him.
Basically, universes work like they're paired with each other.
Yeah.
So there's like 2 universes paired, and there's another 2 universes paired. That's like they all interconnect.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Super.
What did we think of the new things? Like
The new form.
new form and like the key sword.
The key sword, like I said, that was something that it's a simple technique, right? It's been used by other Saiyans before, and it's even
Has
then.
it?
I think it has. Yeah, I think Trunks uses it at least once, unless I'm misremembering. But it's. I think I remember seeing the manga version once of Vegeta using it. Although that might be in Tournament of Power manga, but it's such a simple technique. It's simply a key formed into a sword.
Did you know he lost his form as well, the Super Saiyan form?
That's my
That
biggest
was
take
awesome.
from it.
Yeah.
Like, when have you ever seen that? It's such a good concept. You've had the
yeah.
shit knocked out of you so much that you get knocked out of Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. To
It's
be fair.
amazing.
Yeah.
That is one change I'd like to see go canon.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely. It makes sense.
It does.
I mean, I've said it. It's like when like boxers when they get dazed. It's the same thing. Like you lose your like sense of everything really.
Being right, you're on the ropes.
Yeah, you're like, and like Super Saiyan form is all about concentration.
Yeah, because
you
that's
get-
what they teach, right? When
Yeah.
they're teaching them, like, it's got to be ultimate concentrate,
Yeah.
focus, rage. It's like, if you get knocked silly, you're gonna
Yeah,
knocked
you
out
get
of
yeah,
form, right? It makes
yeah.
sense.
So good. Goku's form though.
So was it trying to hint that because he kind of grew his tail back, didn't he, to do it?
I think they
Well,
both
we
had the
assumed
tail
he
from
had
the
it.
get-go. I think they all
Well,
did. I don't
does
think
Goku-
Broly did.
I don't know.
I'm sure he did because when Broly sends that blast, I'm sure his tail's there. When he's defending, then he collapses. I'm sure I saw his tail.
So I got the impression Vegeta was trying to imply that the reason why Goku took on this form was because it was like an untrained version of the Super Saiyan that he had.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was understood. It was cool to see what a Super Saiyan would look like, kind of going back to this animalistic form of how he was moving and stuff.
Oh,
That was really,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
That was so
Yeah.
cool.
Very
That was
animalistic, animalistic rage.
Yeah.
Felt like.
primal.
I
Yeah.
think
That's what
it's
it said, right? You've got a primal rage inside you.
Yeah.
You need to control it.
I think it's referencing the Uzaru, the big ape
yeah.
transformation, but rather than
Yeah.
doing the big ape like in the canon anime, they've done it like as a humanoid form.
Maybe that's next.
It's also a reference to the Monkey King, because the Monkey King's called Son Goku, or referenced as Son Goku as well.
Oh.
You know, Wukong.
You know, Tales of the West, it's all based on that, isn't it?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the law of it all.
Yeah, he's
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
based on
yeah.
Tales of the West.
Did not know that.
So
the Flying
Enslaved-
Nimbus.
Enslaved, the game you like, is also based
Yeah, I knew
on the
that
same
bit,
story.
Yeah. So he's got the
Yeah.
skateboard, but it's the Nimbus, the Flying Nimbus.
Nimbus
that's
Cloud
that's
Race
from
is a
Wukong.
hoverboard. Yeah.
The sticks from Wukong as well.
Yeah, you remember the character in Enslaved has got his power pole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same. Yeah, a reference from it.
They're making a new game that looks very similar to. They're just telling that story, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Black,
the one
Black
shot
Myth
is-
Wukong.
That's it.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
I'm so
Looks
looking forward
amazing.
to that. So
So
looking
good.
forward to it. The fact they made the soundtrack so similar as well, from the ground up, but they had like little differences. They had like obviously the beginning soundtrack when the tournament, that was completely new. I've not heard that before, as far as I'm aware anyway. Have you?
No.
Not as far as I can tell, no.
I think
I've
that
been
one-
watching it recently, so it definitely was new.
That one was fresh, and then obviously the other ones were Dragon Ball ones.
Yeah.
What are we thinking for like a second episode?
Could be
I want
anything, couldn't
to
it?
see what this setup is from the wall.
Yeah, I
That's what
do.
I want to see. I
I'm
want to know
so.
who's the baddie? Who's the big bad?
I also want to see how powerful Vegeta's dad is.
Oh.
We don't
Yeah,
see.
same goes Super Saiyan as well.
You reckon?
Well, I think if Vegeta achieved Super Saiyan, then obviously we don't know what he's gone through, but it's not like he hasn't went through what he went through in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like he must have managed to achieve it some way. Maybe he was taught it. Maybe it's in this timeline. It's Is he more accessible?
I hope they don't. I hope they don't do a Dragon Ball Super situation where it's like a warm feeling on your back.
Oh, not a tingle. Not a tingle.
The Saiyan tingle.
That's
Little Saiyan tingle.
that's what they do now, which is like absolutely ridiculous. It just like it just how am I gonna put it? It just devalues the transformation completely.
Yeah. Just like the reforms did, because it's supposed to be the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing. Just
Yeah.
Form 1. And they're like, no, I've gone above Super Saiyan. Oh, now I've gone even more. And I'm Super Saiyan 3, even though it looks effing awesome.
Now I've gone Super Saiyan steroid.
Yeah. And then you got Super Saiyan God.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. It's like, what?
It just goes on, doesn't it?
Super Saiyan God was a weird take for it not to be the last form.
Yeah.
It's like an alternate form, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you
find out.
you rejuvenate a bit,
Yeah.
and then I want to say you regenerate, but you only really see that in the Battle of Gods arc. You don't really see it again afterwards.
Because the thing is, it's not using normal key; it's using God key.
God key, yeah.
So it's like on a separate scale entirely to Super Saiyan.
Yeah, you can't even like track the power level. I mean, you can't anyway because it's like in the billions by now. But
Which is why Toriyama got rid of the Scour so early. He's like,
Yeah.
this is a bad idea. Let's just
Yeah. I know,
Good
yeah.
it was good for effect. The first little,
Yeah.
first couple hundred episodes or so. That was a bit like, it's
it
getting
just
out of hand.
it just took a massive jump. It was like 9,000 was like the peak because it like blew up the Scouters, and then Frieza was like 1,000,000. And I was like, what? How did it jump from 9,000 to 1,000,000 just like that?
So each time it progresses, now they just go. Usually it's Piccolo going, he's more powerful than I could ever imagine.
Yeah.
It's just the same
His
thing.
parallels are off the chart, and then maybe a little gasp in between.
Yeah.
Oh, his
Falls
power!
up, falls
So
up,
strong,
dies.
so high.
That's Piccolo.
Piccolo. Piccolo's my favorite character.
Is he? He is a good
funny.
character. You'll want to watch this new movie. I've been spoiled now. I've been spoiled by so many things like
I'm
forms
waiting
and
for
stuff.
the English dub, so I want to see it in the cinema.
Is it coming out in the cinema?
It will be. It's delayed because we are getting it as soon as the last one, so it's going to be maybe 6 months to a year.
Oh, I need to watch.
Oh,
I need to watch it in the cinema. That's one movie I
yeah.
need to watch in the cinema. Emma doesn't like it, but she's gonna have to.
When
She's gonna
I
have to
get
watch
through
it.
my last bit of My Hero, I'll start Dragon Ball Super.
You can do like you can watch the movies if you don't want to watch the anime because like the movies, Battle of the Gods and Resurrection of Frieza.
I've seen both those.
Oh, so you're pretty much.
Resurrection of Frieza is essentially the Frieza arc from.
Yeah.
I've seen both those. I
And
watched them all like.
And Battle of
ages
Gods.
ago.
Battle of Gods is the same.
Yeah.
So you could just
I can
carry
tell them
Super,
further.
though.
Goku Black's your next arc.
Yeah.
Which is a
But it's
great-
not
it's a
just
great
retold in a better way though, in a longer way.
More condensed in the anime. It's
Yeah.
more stretched out, and you got the filler. But honestly, I think the filler's a charm of it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of filler that I've seen in Super that I know for a fact. It's like usual cutting room floor stuff, but it's just so good to watch.
The art's a bit better
That's
as
a
well.
charm. Yeah.
I found in the anime and the movies. The movies are looks a bit lazy. Also in the anime they spruce it up a bit. I'm trying to think of like other things. What are the other Easter eggs? Oh yeah, Nappa and Raditz are there. So I wonder if
I didn't see them.
yeah, they were the guards at the
see
door.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
I'm wondering if Bardock's still alive.
It must be right. 'Cause like I
Or
said,
is
nothing's happened
Bardock
in the original
Bardock
timeline.
the outcast that's creating a revolution for this war?
Because Bardock gets killed by Frieza, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Tries to stop the
He
blast
tries
that
to stop
destroys
him,
the
yeah.
planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the planet's still there. Frieza's not there because
Yeah.
otherwise. Remember, he's scared of the legendary Super Saiyan myth.
Yeah.
That's why he killed the Saiyan. He wanted them under control and wiped them out.
Yeah.
So the fact that Vegeta's got Super Saiyan and he's still living on planet Vegeta, what does that say? Frieza's not aware.
As a king now.
Yeah, as a king,
Yeah.
Super Saiyan king.
Maybe it's not a myth to him, he's just shit scared of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't want to go near it.
Maybe it doesn't even exist. Like half of me wants there to be a Frieza, but then the other half of me
Gotta
wants
be.
there to be like a different, fresh take. I don't know.
Oh, I think if they're going to do it again, they'll have to do Frieza. Frieza's like the most iconic villain.
He is.
And
I wonder if they're gonna
I-
give. I wonder if they're gonna give him a new form as well
Ooh.
after Golden. Or
Remember, Toriyama based all of his forms on things he was scared of, hence like the Xenomorph form. So I wonder if they're going to use that as an influence, like figure out something they're all really find creepy, and then turn that into a new form. That'd be pretty good.
that'd be really cool.
what were you gonna say? I interrupted you there halfway. I just noticed. We were saying half me wanted Frieza, the other half, and then you were like,
Gone.
Frieza's an iconic.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It'll come back. It's the ADD brain.
Damn
Yeah,
you,
it's
Joel.
gone.
Damn you.
I think if it took them 4 years to make it and they get more funding and stuff now,
Yeah.
they going to make a longer one, or are they going to take the same amount of time to make this? Because surely you can make this. If they've got all that done now, surely all the groundwork's done.
The thing is, it depends how they made it, right? Was that all hand drawn, or was it done with animation software? Because the animation software speeds it up because you get tween frames.
I delved a bit. I delved
Yeah.
a bit into like the behind the scenes. You can see that on the channel, by the way, if
I've had
you're
luck,
into that.
There's loads
And,
on the channel.
I think it's all hand drawn,
They can't really speed it up then. They'd have to hire more artists to try and replicate the same style.
but
Yeah.
with more budget, that could be possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
They'd have to
I'm
quit their
hoping.
jobs and just work 24/7 on that.
It
But
must
if-
take ages.
Oh yeah, 4 years.
Just to it must take ages just to do one little scene.
Oh
It
yeah,
is. 'Cause
yeah.
if you think about it, what's anime typically? 12 frames per second? The old anime? It's like a really low frame rate.
Yeah, something
to
like
give
that.
janky effect. So a 1 second clip has 12 frames across it. So if you're swinging your sword across 1 second, you've got to draw 12 individual frames of that.
Draw, color,
insane.
shade.
Exactly.
Just an insane
It's a lot
amount of
of
work. Insane
Yeah.
amount of work. But look at the end result though. How worth it is that?
It's got, a lot more,
good.
it's got a lot more passion to it, right?
Oh,
And the chill stuff.
it really does.
I mean, we all said that when we watched it, we all got chills for different reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which bits give you the chills?
For me, it was the joint Kamehameha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that gave me goosebumps.
that was amazing. I had the same. How would Vegeta know how to do a Kamehameha?
That is a good point. Again, it's like, where's Master Roshi been? Is he like,
Yeah.
where's his Mike teaching his
He's
techniques everywhere?
That's the plot twist. Master Roshi's like the dad. Master Roshi's Vegeta's real dad. That's why he's
Yeah.
king now.
He's a big bad, isn't he? This is the plot twist. We're just figuring it out right
been
now.
spreading the seed.
Oh, that's Roshi though, right? He's just
I
been more
actually-
successful than he usually is.
I actually didn't see him in the video. Did you?
No. This is foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Figure it out.
Kamehameha is just a really basic move, and if Vegeta's like, I can do this anyway.
Maybe they joined forces though. So like when they touch their forearms, Goku's energy went across to Vegeta. So I'm wondering if they have like a telepathic thing, or if they have that. I have to say it, like they've been referencing Vegito from the beginning, like Vegeta's earrings,
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Yeah,
and
So
then
straight away.
the double voice when they said when they scream Kamehameha. That's like a complete Vegito reference, but without there being like the actual fusion.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's like a telepathic thing.
Probably. Because that's a question. Will they have the balls to do something new? To go off the original concept and make something new, like make a new big
I
bad,
hope-
make new abilities, new forms, like we said.
I hope they do, because it's a breath of fresh air. I think
Yeah, well, they've already made a new form, haven't they? With
Yeah.
Goku, so
I love Dragon Ball. Don't get me wrong. Dragon Ball, I've said it before. It's like one of my favorite anime of all time. But it is. They just retell the same story over and over again. It does need a breath of fresh air. It's the same with the games. When Xenoverse came out, it was a bit of a breath of fresh air because it was something different. It wasn't too different, but you know they took a chance and it worked. It was all right. It was a fairly okay story. It wasn't great, but it was something different at least. I'm hoping they can like build the momentum with this one and just like make their own little tale, like carry on doing their own little thing with references obviously, and like because you can tell they're doing it all as like a homage, if you want, to Toriyama and Dragon Ball. They just
yeah.
Well, that's what you're doing. If you're doing a homage, you want to make it. You want to build on the original lore, right? You just want to pull something out your ass. Like, right, we've got this lore, we've got this backstory. We're going to build on that and make something new that's still kind of faithful. It would be like a natural progression. And like you said, still pay respect to Toriyama, who's probably like, you bastards, you're stealing all my ideas.
yeah.
I've had the Super Saiyan knockout thing for years on the board. I was going to save it, and now you've stolen it.
That
Instant
is-
NDA coming.
That is one of my like favorite details.
That sword was
Can't get
so
over it.
strong. The
Yeah.
fact he just took his arm off.
Yeah,
Mad.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
No.
Because you don't see a lot of like blood or anything. You see like the damage and stuff, but you don't see like a lot of
No.
like blood, and then just out of nowhere just loses a limb.
Yeah,
Good
Karas
door as
tend,
well.
Karas tend to never get permanent damage, do they?
No.
No.
They get like destroyed, but they're always like, yeah, they're fine. But
Yeah.
losing like a limb is like it's
Dragon Balls will bring him back, or it's Piccolo just regenerates anyway because he's an Namekian. So yeah,
Tien lost an arm though before he died against Nappa. That was the last. That was the last I saw someone losing an arm without recovering it.
detail comparison though in this, so you can literally see the buff forearm bones in there. What they call humerus, femur, so you can
Yeah.
see the skin layer, the muscle. It was beautiful.
It's called your radius and ulna.
There you go. Sports psychologist. Right there.
Yeah.
He's got it. Humerus is the leg, right? Same difference.
Your thigh bone.
Thigh bone.
Is that what you call it?
No. It's like humerus is your big arm here.
Oh.
See, that's your femur. That's where I got that from. Your humerus, a funny bone. Is your, but like.
I think call it your funny bone 'cause it's only funny to everybody else. Definitely not funny to you.
Well, it's not funny, is it? Just because it's called the humerus. So people call it the funny bone because of the name, the humerus.
Oh, that's why.
It's punny.
I'm such an uncultured swine.
Yeah. So people are like, oh, bang my funny bone. It's like, well, actually, that's not your funny bone at all. It's your upper arm. But you know.
Yeah. Funny bone is your elbow, where it gives you that.
Okay.
It's not. I thought it was when you banged like.
People don't bang their elbows, so they bang the funny arm, don't they? But
the gap here, which sends like.
The electric shock.
Well, it's
the electric shock all the way down to your tip of your fingers.
Hey,
well,
it's worse if you've got like a bone spur. If you've got like a bone spur in your elbow, like a chipped bit of bone in your elbow, that's worse. If you lean on that, that sends such a shock through your arm.
Oh, I want to try that. I'm assuming you've tried. You've
I don't want a bone spurt, no.
From my wrestling days in high school, when I slammed on concrete, I've got a little bit of loose bone in there somewhere.
I thought wrestling was fake.
Oh, no, in high school it wasn't. Oh, no.
We take it too hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting in the playground.
Yeah.
Killing people on the pavement.
Oh, we were
Pedigrees on the pavement.
I did that to a kid at school. I pedigreed him.
Jericho once and crossface at the same time. That was the most pain I felt in my life.
I knocked him out and I literally shat myself. I thought I killed him. The first time I did it, I just jumped in the air, so like his knees dropped, like hit the floor first, so like it wasn't the same effect. So the second time I did it, I jumped back, so he just like face planted the floor, and then he just went limp, and I was like, what the fuck have I done?
I think
from that day on, wrestling was banned in Joel's school.
Yeah,
that was my first concussion in drama school. We always used to set fights up in the drama for our scenes, and a friend pedigreed me on the marble floors, but we practiced it perfect. When he did it, for some reason, he didn't release my arms. I literally forehead into the floor, both our body weight, stars everywhere. I was surprised it didn't kill me.
I bet you got an A for acting though. You're like, well done. You really sold that character, Steve. Bravo.
Sold that scene. The way you acted that daze was just perfect. You just looked like you were dazed.
Yeah. Like you were about to die.
And you're like,
perfect.
Yeah.
Your school sounds so much more sophisticated than mine. Mine had no organized wrestling. Mine was just like someone would just say, "Let's go pile on somebody," then they just pick anybody on the field and
that's what it was.
Get piled on. It was a great experience having like just getting piled on by 10 different people.
Oh,
that's
dude,
horrible.
When you
can't breathe.
Yeah.
But you can't tell anyone because you can't breathe. And it's like you just pray. It's like, please somebody delete my browsing history.
It's like drowning right now. Anyway,
good times.
Back to Dragon Ball. The fighting styles, like all of them had different fighting styles. Obviously, we've touched on Goku's like animalistic one. I find Vegeta's got like a bit of like a boxing one, like a tactical type of fighting, and then Broly's obviously like all about power. He just like throws things around and like, blasts people into Kingdom Come. I thought Chi-Chi would have had a bit more damage than what she did.
Although when her arm was broken, it looked brutal.
Yeah, it bent it like the opposite way.
You just went like snap, 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 snap. Like damn.
What's she doing as well? Did she not just see like the whole arena just get absolutely obliterated?
Doesn't care.
But it's Chi-Chi. She's insane. She's a nutcase, man.
Not bothered. If you give it her all, everyone else was just standing around watching, weren't they?
Yeah,
Cammy,
they were. Yeah.
Cammy and stuff. Cammy's like the protector of the realm. He's like, well, I'll see how this plays out before I get involved.
I'll sit this one out.
Yeah.
I'll just revive. I'll just revive people. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Dragon Ball's girl. She's got to stay alive. He's like, stay out of this.
That's right.
Mr. Popo, get in there.
Mr. Popo's OP.
Especially in Dragon Ball Abridged. He's like the
yeah. He trains Goten and Trunks, doesn't he? These are like two Super Saiyan kids, and he just like toys with them. It's like Mr. Popo's like well underrated. I reckon if he trained a bit in the hyperbolic time chamber, he'd be
God, he did 5 days in that hyperbolic time chamber. He'd come out Super Saiyan, Super Popo.
Yeah, he would.
Mr. Popo.
He'd grow hair. Actually, I don't know if he's got hair or not.
Yeah, he's always got a turban.
He used that turban, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Can't really tell.
He got like a little man bun.
Maybe. The man bun.
That's I have to talk about. The man bun.
I have to talk about the man bun. That was such a great detail. I love that hairstyle.
That's your new hairstyle right now.
I've actually seen
a picture of Joel doing the man bun for you all to see.
Oh wait, what's it like?
There you go. See, he's got the hair there. He can
Oh,
do
look
it.
at that.
There we go. Just pull it out the top of it.
Now
get
just
a bit
go
spiky
Super
here.
Saiyan into the screen as well and just scream really loudly.
It's not high enough, the man bun. It needs to be up here.
Oh.
See, you can pull it off though. Let's move your bun up and you've got it. Bit of hair gel, spike it out.
I'm going to redo
Ah,
that.
that'd be
if that
dreamy.
just looks-
Why?
It's like
You
I've
should go to
just-
work with that.
what I look like
style on.
when I've just woken up from an absolutely drunken stupor.
See, he wakes up Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I still
You can't,
think...
you can't take your band off like that. You've got to break it off.
Oh.
Snap and disintegrate as you go.
Could actually,
Yeah.
this one's like really
Tense
weak.
so hard, your hair fiber just strengthen and just pop it off.
That's
That should be the
actually
only way to remove a headband.
that's actually another Easter egg from Dragon Ball Z. That
What, man bun
hairband splitting, yeah, from Trunks when he turns into that steroid transformation.
That is the ultimate way to test someone's power and show off your ability is just to snap a hairband.
Snap
in
a
your
headband
hair.
with your hair, yeah.
Yeah,
Pure keratin. Nothing else.
pure hair and like a rock.
Just so cool, man. All details like that.
It is. It's just
I thought the fights were just amazing. I think like they're the best anime fights I think I've ever seen.
you reckon?
Well, maybe
I
it's
wouldn't
so
say
fast.
I wouldn't say ever, but
No,
it was
just like for being so like when
It
they were going, they looked unreal.
yeah. They had It was the sound and everything, like the sound effects. It was all done just so. The voice actors as well. Hats off to them
They were good, yeah.
because
I
they
know I
they were
said I'd like to
amazing.
see the OG cast in there, but that's not to say they were bad because they were not. They were still great.
They sounded a bit. Goku sounded a bit like Goku.
Yeah.
Broly kind of sounded like I'm gonna have to close that door because Lobo's just like on one today. Broly's was kind of like Broly's, but then he didn't really say much apart from Kakarot.
Over and over again.
Yeah. Vegeta's was different though. He sounded
Vegeta's
he sounded nothing like the
He's
original.
got quite a hard voice to mimic though.
Yeah, he does.
Voices for Vegeta.
Chris Sabat was the best one.
Yeah, Chris Sabat's very rugged voice.
Yeah,
when he
That's
uses
my
it.
Vegeta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His voice is a perfection when it comes to that. So it's going to be hard to match that voice, to be fair.
Mm.
But again, Dragon Ball Abridged 8, whoever voiced it in that did it quite well.
Yeah, they did. It's so funny.
It sounds
as
just
well.
like him.
He's very grizzled.
Have you seen the back?
hardened.
Have you seen the backwards and forwards from between Nappa and Vegeta?
Which one?
The 9000 one.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
I haven't watched this in years.
It was this. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's not like. It's like, what's his power level? And he goes something like it's over 8,000, and then Nappa goes 8,000. He goes, actually no, it's over 500. And then it just ends there. It's just like it's just so good. Whether there's more abridged anime out there now.
Is there?
There's
Does that make
Naruto.
it Super? Oh, no.
No, there's Naruto abridged. There's
Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge was my abridged.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, yeah.
was so funny.
Is it by 4-star still?
I don't know. I mean,
no
I watched
idea.
these like how long ago we go back with these abridges? Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge was like 2008.
oh yeah,
Started.
ages ago. They're still
Screw the
going.
rules. I have money. That's my favorite. Well, that's one of my favorite lines ever to exist.
Is that
It's Kaiba.
Kaiba? Yeah.
When he's not following the rules of the game, he's just playing with the monsters. He's like, screw the rules, I have money. There's also one of is it Tristan? Where he's like washing the water, he's washing his face, he's like, must wash away the sin.
I think Vegeta is probably the best from Abridged, like throughout.
Oh, Vegeta's awesome.
It's hilarious.
He is awesome.
My favourite line is where he's like, first immortality, then the bitches. you just see his Gohan isn't outside the windows looking and just creeps outside. It's so good.
You can.
It's his pink shirt.
Yeah, the
Pink
bad
shirt
man,
says-
the bad man shirt.
Yeah, and on the back of it, the keep changing the slogan on the back. It's like blowjob princess on one of them. Just keep switching.
I need
between them.
to rewatch the bridge.
It's
So good.
Just watch a Vegeta compilation of it. It's worth
I will. I
every
might
minute.
actually. I'm gonna do it now. I'll
Yeah,
add it to my playlist now.
Do it. It's so good, man. You won't regret it. It's better than the original. I don't care saying that. It is. It's so
I'm
good.
trying to think of like other events that were kind of like inspired. I think that was it for Easter eggs. I think that's all I could.
The only for Easter egg I saw was when the jacket was thrown, Vegeta's cape onto
Bulma.
and she went
Yeah.
like all smitten. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
a
Yeah, and you
little
got to see like
reference
Yamcha was in
Yeah,
there as well, wasn't
yeah,
he?
yeah.
Yamcha
Yeah.
was like, oh, Yamcha sit next to Bulma, like, oh, hold on.
there. He's getting cooked in every reality.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, getting to see Krillin. So Krillin was in the crowd as well.
Did you hear his line?
No,
Did you not hear what he said?
no.
Because like it was after Chi-Chi said you were meant to marry me, and then he's just sitting there and he was like, "Well, his life's over."
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to see. It was a shame like other characters weren't like shown. Like Master Roshi should have been shown.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if Master Roshi was there next to Kami.
We'd have to analyze the stills. To be able to see that.
But yeah, Master Roshi was definitely missed. Obviously, Gohan isn't born yet.
Yeah.
Tian weren't there. Yeah, it's just so many questions. There's just so many questions that everybody just like give these people money because we need a follow up for this. Hands down, we need a follow up.
I'm trying to get a shot of the crowd.
So man, I'm literally doing the same thing.
I was trying to get one now, so I want to see these little references. I see the poster now.
You seen the poster?
I've just seen. The poster.
With Piccolo Jr.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can see Roshi anywhere. He has to be in it, right, somewhere.
I hope so. If not, then he has to be the villain in like
It must be, right?
the future episodes.
No, to be fair, it's just Yamcha and Bulma in that crowd there.
Is it?
I mean, we'll be with Kami.
Poir's there somewhere. Little blue cat.
Little floating around somewhere.
Yeah, I think he's behind someone.
Always next to Yamcha, so he has to be there.
Yeah, he's around the crowd area. Yeah, it's just such a good little fan made.
Yeah, it's so good. The fact that someone like that stuff like that, you could watch that and be like, this is an amazing anime.
Yeah.
The art style, even though it's old, it works so well because it's so different, but still so good on the eye.
Yeah.
It's like so appealing to look at. Like if that was an anime now, you'd be like this is amazing.
Broly's transformation was well done as well.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be launching the crowd?
Yeah, Launch is in there, yeah. Launch is in there. I think Poir's behind her somewhere. He's behind someone in that row. Just poking his head out somewhere.
Little reference. That man bun. Oh, it's so good.
It's hot.
Yeah, the transformation, like he grows like the Hulk. Because like in the old one, he just like goes into like this blue flash of like not blue, green energy ball, and then he just becomes like massive.
Does he only have two forms in the other two? In the original, it's just normal. Then
he's got three.
Super Saiyan.
He's got three in the old one, which is his normal form with black hair. Then he turns Super Saiyan, and then he turns into like the Berserk Super Saiyan, legendary Super Saiyan. In the new Broly, he's got like 4 different ones. He's got one where it's like just his base form.
Yeah.
Then he's got like an in-rage form where his eyes go a bit yellow. Then he's got one after that where he becomes bigger, and his hair becomes a bit more like spiky. And then he has his like Super Saiyan form in the end, where he's just an absolute powerhouse.
Tank.
Proper tank. Proper tank. But yeah, that was.
Could he side him, that's the question.
Oh yeah, I think he could.
That's a debate.
The new Broly, I definitely think he could. I don't know, actually. I don't know.
I just can't stop watching it. It's just so silky smooth. You notice new things every time, like the tournament for like flicking and bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, when he's hitting the balance.
Yeah.
So good.
Every time you watch it, you see something new. It's just so good.
Was the tournament presenter there?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Where's Hercule? You know what I mean?
Hercule. He's cowering somewhere as
Yeah.
usual. He's in the bin, just peeking through. He's shaking like a little bit.
He's the strongest man. What are you talking about?
That's what they say, right?
Yeah. Wasn't he a playable character in some of the games that you had a little jetpack?
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
If you play Budokai, I think there's like Budokai 2. There was a fusion between him and Goku. It looks so weird. I'm gonna see if I can find it on the phone.
Sure,
Just
they
like
retain the afro.
Yeah,
Just a weaker version of Goku.
He has the afro, then he has the mustache, and then I think he's got Goku's outfit mixed with like Hercule's outfit. I'll see if I can find it.
If they don't use Frieza, they could always use Boo.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Boo. I'm not gonna lie.
He's a bit.
He's a bit bland.
He is.
Like Frieza's like just an absolute sadistic asswipe who just wants to take over the universe. Who's just like
destroy everything.
Yeah, he's just mindless.
He's more like a virus, kind of, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Cell, like he's got like the same pride, so again, he just wants to like take over
Yeah.
everything.
I think
So
he suffers from that lack of character development, maybe because he was attached on after the original DBZ was supposed to end. And I'm like, right, we need to create.
Yeah.
Who was?
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Ball was meant to end with Cell.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Gohan was supposed to be the new protector of the Earth in place of Goku. So that's
like,
why.
nah.
Yeah, like we need more money. We need to make more of this.
It was
Where's the money?
It were the fans, you know. They got
I
all
think
like,
it's a good saga, to be fair, though.
It is. I still enjoyed it, but as far as like ranking the villains, I definitely won't.
Yeah. But they get a lot of new stuff in there, Boo, though. It's not just about him as in that arc.
No,
You obviously get like Super Saiyan 3, you get Gotenks, Vegito,
Gotenks is
Ultimate Gohan.
Yeah, Gotenks and Super Saiyan 3 are only worth that arc
Yeah.
because they're amazing.
Apart from
There
the
he
voice is
is.
a bit annoying.
Gotenks'
Wow.
his voice.
That is just sensational.
Get that on.
That should be canon. That should be canon. That's rule 34, that later.
Yeah, I'm right.
Rule
There
34
were,
now.
there were loads in the Budokai ones. There was in Budokai 1, Cell absorbed Krillin,
Just bald.
and he becomes like a mix between Krillin and like Cell Jr. It's weird, man.
You've seen Krillin with hair, though, haven't you, Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's abysmal, right?
It's just Cell Jr. but with a different color, really.
I've seen that version before.
And then you got the fusion between Yamcha and Tien.
Yam 10.
Tiencha, I think.
Tienka.
Tiencha, yeah. Which is again, is just like weird.
What was the little guy called who's friends with Tien? Was it Mr. something?
Chaozu.
Chaozu. Chaozu. Be a
There he is.
Chiensu. Wow.
What the? Is that hair on the
Why
back of
isn't
the
it
head?
focusing?
Why,
There you go.
Why is there like no hair on the?
Yeah, he's like bald at the
That
front.
looks like-
He's got spiky hair at the
That
back.
looks like someone just made that up. That's not real.
He's got a comb over. It is real.
He's got
It is
a
real.
comb
It's
over.
in
It's
Budokai. It's in Budokai too. They did like all these alternate transformations.
Oh no.
Clearly the most powerful character that's ever existed. Too powerful. That's why I had to make it non-canon.
That was just the artist having bands there.
It would
Yeah,
have been
yeah,
cool.
It's crap, look good.
Yeah.
I know it probably would have been hard for them to do, but it would have been cool to see Shenron somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
Just like
I reckon
floating
it'll-
around the
I
sky
reckon
at the
it'll-
end or something.
I reckon it'll happen at some point. Because obviously Kami's there, so the Dragon Balls are around.
Yeah, but if they're gonna leave Earth though, well,
I don't know if they're gonna leave Earth. Or
all right.
well, I don't know because they think in their minds they've killed Broly,
Hmm.
but he's not dead. He's crashed again. I'm assuming that's the moon. And why
It
can he
looks
breathe?
like it.
Why can he breathe in outer space? That's another question. Saiyans can't really breathe outside of.
They just hold his breath for a
Unless you're
long
in God
time.
form. That's the only exception, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like good old Saitama. Who would win between Saitama and Broly? Or who would win between Saitama and another like stupidly OP character?
It's hard to say because if you're gauging his power, shouldn't he literally be able to kill them again with one punch?
Well, yeah, I think you can
Or is that
compare
the power
Saitama to
scale?
anyone, like Goku, Vegeta, anyone who's above him, and the outcome would be the same. Either you can agree that they're all way more powerful than Saitama can ever fathom, or that Saitama actually is just the most powerful thing in existence. And
Yeah,
No, the other right. He's either going to get bitch slapped or he's going to annihilate him.
there's
I think it's going to be a one punch, regardless of who's throwing it.
Yeah.
yeah, but
That's
he's not. He doesn't always beat people in one punch though. Look at the space dude from end of season 1.
Yeah, he regenerates.
Took a few hits.
Yeah, but he was basically he was killing every punch though. He was just reviving.
True.
In
So the question is,
in every punch though.
are the
I'm sure he
Dragon Ball
does kill
characters
him.
more powerful
Just
than
doesn't hit him that many times. He probably hits him like 3 or 4 times, and like I think not all of them are like clear punches. So one's like an arm and it blows his whole half his body off and stuff. I think there's one punch where he hits him and he literally blows up in atoms and he just regenerates because he's got like this extreme regenerating ability, which obviously Goku doesn't have.
Well,
Throw a Senzu in there.
yeah. Senzu-
Can you grow,
Senzu-
can you grow back limbs?
With
That's-
Senzus, I think you can do everything, can't
Can
you?
you grow back from being an atom?
I don't think you can grow back limbs.
What if you have your mouth smacked off you can't eat it?
True.
I think Goku probably would.
Thanks,
Because I
bro.
think Saitama's like power level is like nowhere comparable.
Thing is,
Well, look at what Saitama can do as far as power in the series itself and or the villains he fights compared to what the entities in Dragon Ball can do.
Yeah.
it comes down to the main question: can Saitama destroy Earth?
No, can't.
I think he could.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I mean, he destroyed a meteor, which was like pretty massive.
I think it destroyed Earth.
The Earth, though, man, it's so much bigger than me here.
Because
Maybe the moon.
Goku can destroy Earth like that.
It's what did we say in Super? Is it 300 power level you got to be to destroy the Earth?
Something like that, yeah.
Super-
I mean,
super-
Vegeta was going to destroy.
300.
No,
Something-
it can't be that much. Vegeta was going to destroy it with a Gallic gun.
Alright, so it's what, 30?
Yeah, so it's not.
No, because isn't Goku's base power level like 180 when Raditz appears?
I know when he was young, he was like...
It's something low.
It was
like-
like
I'm sure it's
10 or 20 when
180.
he was a kid.
I'm sure it's like 2 or 5-ish when they fight Raditz.
It was.
Either way,
It
I
was.
know
It
it's
was
on the
pretty
low
low.
end to
Yeah.
destroy the planet.
So
It's
but
ridiculous.
Vegeta is like pretty much like what is he like 6 to 9,000 when he gets to Earth?
Yeah, so he's well above.
He's more.
the
He's
threshold.
more
Yeah.
than. He's more than 9,000. Yeah. I'd say like 20 maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
not that
maybe-
much. Maybe 15.
Again, because he's a Saiyan who's been through battle, so he's had so many Zenkai boosts.
Yeah.
Build
I
his
think
power up.
I do think Saitama could destroy the Earth if he wanted to, but also Goku just fly into space and Kamehameha the whole planet.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Saitama would die.
Yeah, exactly.
You haven't seen his new form either. Ultra Instinct
No.
is like.
Plus he can teleport as well, so
Vanishing in instant transmission. I can't.
Yeah.
Saitama's just a bit too weak for that
Yeah.
universe, I think.
I agree. He's probably the strongest superhero, excluding Dragon Ball Z though. I think a lot of other animes he probably would wipe the floor with him.
Naruto's got quite a few hacked abilities, to be fair.
Well, it depends which Naruto you're referring to. You're referring to the Naruto from Boruto.
Oh, no, not him.
Been nerfed.
He should have died a long time ago.
I'm confident all I'd take is a sexy jutsu and Saitama will be gone.
That's
Take
true.
him out right there.
Sexy
That'd be
jutsu.
it.
He's never simped for anyone, actually, Saitama. Has
That'll be
he?
the first. I don't think so. I don't recall.
I don't
he's
think
just interested in everything.
Yeah, I don't think he's
just-
simped for anyone. Yeah, maybe the sexy jutsu would work.
It's his weakness.
Yeah.
It's the chink in the armor we've not seen yet.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anything else you guys would like to discuss about Legend in Dragonball Tale? I mean, to be fair, it's only like 11 minutes, so it's not.
It's like it's a full anime like we've been talking
Yeah,
about
there's
previously.
there's not much we can like cover.
It shows you how much we've gone into it already, considering it's 8 minutes long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should just watch it. Like, even if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, it's just such good animation. If you like anime, you'll love it. And
Definitely.
if you like superheroes and like that sort of action, you'll love it as well because it's just off the chart.
I don't think we said this on the podcast, but I mentioned it earlier before we started. I first got made aware of this from a friend who casually doesn't like Dragon Ball, but even he watched it and he was amazed by it. So if that happens, what does that say?
It's top tier. It's definitely top tier.
I think it'll probably hit like 50 million views.
Oh, easy.
If it's on 4
I
million,
hope so.
It's been 6 days. It's on 4.7.
it's gonna keep going.
I hope so. The more people that watch it, the more people that share it.
Yeah.
And there's been like loads of YouTubers like that have done reaction videos, like big channels. So the more people like tap into it, more people watch it, the more they'll share.
Yeah.
Obviously their subscribers will watch it and so on and so forth. There's a question like, because last time we were talking about should we be giving money to like Crunchyroll and stuff. If you had a choice though between giving money to Crunchyroll or giving money to like a studio like this one, personally, I'd much prefer to give it to
Oh yeah.
the studio, make original content.
Oh, without a doubt, much rather support smaller developers who pour the heart and soul into it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just the fact this like his team. It wasn't just I thought it was just him at the beginning, but even so, 4 years his team basically did this without getting a single penny.
Yeah, insane.
That's crazy.
That proves their dedication and passion. If you want to
Yeah.
support anyone, support people like that.
Definitely.
Who could blossom into something more rather than just a commercial entity who just doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Always go with the smaller creator.
This is basically their CV, their portfolio. This is
It
what we can do without a budget. So imagine what they can do with the budget, with with help from, people to. I wouldn't say people to make things better because what they did was perfect, but maybe people to like help them speed it up so they don't take as long
What if they're doing
to
it
create the
like
content.
in their own free time? Obviously, they probably all work and stuff. So it's like, like imagine it took them 4 years, but imagine if they had half that, even a couple of the main people, working on
time.
that full time, like with half the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'd reckon it'd speed it up at least double, if not triple.
Yeah, that probably should be having like a couple of artists doing it, and then people could still sketch the stories and stuff.
As
Because
long as
it's
they
obviously
can
the art and
replicate the
animation
style,
that
right?
takes so long.
Yeah, because that's the main problem. They need to get the artists that are all can replicate the same styles. If
Yeah.
you don't, it's going to be janky.
Yeah.
That's always the biggest problem with hand-drawn stuff.
It's a problem with like big anime companies nowadays where they change the artists because they need to keep up with the demand. And you get some episodes that's a certain art style, and then a few episodes later it's a different one, and then it goes back to the other one.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like
easy to copy that, but it's not easy to replicate someone else's style.
No, definitely not. Definitely
really
not.
It's not. It's hard as hell. But I wonder if Toriyama's actually has he referenced this all yet? Has he seen it?
I don't know.
He's definitely seen it. He must
I hope he has.
He will see it. If you haven't seen it yet, you'll see it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I reckon he has. He'll have like so many people who know him, and just social media in general. Like this is blown up like massively. I'm sure more than one person has like added him on Twitter or sent him a message or an email or whatever.
Exactly. I
yeah.
want to see his reaction to it.
His Twitter's probably been flooded with this. To be fair, there's probably like thousands of comments.
Yeah, definitely. It's just so good. Can't get enough.
You never know. They could be the future of Dragon Ball. Once Super's completely done, they could be like, right, you're gonna be getting hired now as the next team to carry it on.
Yeah, it's definitely unique because there's already like well, it's not standalone. It's not canon. It's fan made, which is Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yeah, is that fan made? Is it?
I think so. Pretty sure it is. Or if it's not, it started out as fan made.
It's been going on for is that like it's not canon? It just kind of exists as its own sort of thing.
Yeah, they get like different references from the movies, from the games, they have their own like new forms and stuff. There's like Super Saiyan 5 or something now.
All right.
Or Super Saiyan 4 that's different. There's definitely Super Saiyan 4 because Broly's got Super Saiyan 4. I couldn't get into it personally.
Super Saiyan
There's
4
43 episodes of it.
How many? 43?
43 episodes.
Is Super Saiyan 4 canon now? Or is that still on canon?
No,
That's
non-canon.
one of my favourite form I've ever seen. I love the
GT.
fusion between Yuzaru and that. It just looks so beautiful.
Did you enjoy GT?
I've only seen bits of it. I've seen the Omega Shenron arc. I think most of it I was watched on TV randomly, and I've seen bits here and there.
I've seen bits when I was younger when it was on TV.
I don't like Vegeta's hairstyle.
Isn't it really short in that?
Yeah, it's like Gohan's and Yamcha's.
Yeah.
Like, why? And Saiyans can't grow their hair back, so it's permanent.
Oh yeah, because they're constantly perfect, aren't they?
Yeah. Only
I remember that line in Dragon Ball.
only pure blood Saiyans.
Yeah, pure blood state.
That's why.
Grow.
That's why.
They can grow the beards though.
Yeah, they grow beards because they grew their beards in Super.
Love
And
the
he
episodes.
grows a mustache in GT as well. There's a whole episode where he's walking around with a mustache,
I've got to find this.
and then the episode after, or later on in that episode, he shaves it off and he's like looking at everyone to see if anybody notices. Then he gets pissed off because no one gives a shit.
Oh god.
Isn't that an abomination?
Tragic.
He's got the it's the Freddie Mercury mustache as well.
Ah,
It is.
He's been shooting on OnlyFans in his spare time, hasn't he?
Oh
The
yeah,
thing is, someone's like a fan art in Super Saiyan 4.
Just wait.
that's from Invincible.
Is it? Actually, it is, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
the main character.
That's the dude from
That's the
Invincible.
JJ guy.
Omni-Man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's Omni-Man's post, but he's got the Vegeta hair and the mustache.
Excellent.
pathetic.
Perfect. That's like a Super Saiyan like hair mullet. That's actually amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh god, that mustache is so. Oh my god, yeah, the hair. The hair is so bad.
It's awful, in it. I think that's what.
What have they done to our boy?
Yeah, mate.
Oh my god, is that GT?
That's GT. Yeah.
That's Vegeta.
Yeah.
That is just god awful.
Look how they butchered my boy.
How old is he meant to be then? In his 50s or something?
Hey, Vegeta.
Well, how old is he? He's a more mature Vegeta, isn't he?
He's like 40 odd now. And Goku, they're both 40 odd. But Saiyan's age slower though.
Ah.
So
They stay in prime condition for longer.
yeah.
They've
So-
basically given the Gohan haircut from like the early seasons of Dragon Ball Z. That's
Yeah.
a bowl cut at the top. It's like
Yeah.
oh. What were you thinking?
Gohan's got the spotlight again, you know. With this
He needs it, though.
with this new movie. Have you seen the new form? Have you been spoiled at all?
I've only seen trailers. So
I've seen the new form and I don't know how I feel. I like
What's a
it.
new form? I'm gonna Google it.
new Saiyan form.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I like it and then I kind of think a bit lazy.
Will we get spoiled if we Google it?
Yeah. You'll see the form.
Yeah, but that's not a big spoiler.
I'm Googling it.
You'll see pictures of it.
Oh.
Son Gohan Beast.
Damn, that's badass. What are you talking about? So good.
Yeah, but it's lazy, isn't it? He just looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Gohan in Super Saiyan 2.
What, white hair?
Like teenage, yeah, with white hair and red and red eyes for some reason.
Yeah, that is quite lazy.
He did need a new form. He did need a massive boost because.
Is this from the new animated film they're doing?
Yeah, superhero, the CGI one.
Yeah.
Yeah. From that.
So it's a movie after series.
I don't know if it's canon though. A lot of people say it's not canon, and if it is canon, it's set like after the manga rather than after Super.
Well, that's the thing, because all the early Dragon Ball Z movies are all non. Even the Dragon Ball movies are non-canon, right? I think they all are.
The Z ones aren't
They're
canon.
canon to me.
They're canon to me, damn it. It's still real.
There's a few good storylines in the movies. I don't know why they're like. Cooler storyline is awesome. You got Bojack Unbound. That's awesome. Which is like after the Cell games. What other movie? The androids are okay.
So what about the original Dragon Ball movies? Were they canon?
Not seen
I've never
any of
actually
them.
checked. Yeah, there's like 3 movies, I think. Usually between.
I've no idea.
I've never checked if they're canon.
I know the Z ones definitely aren't. Super ones are obviously.
And Broly, of course, that's the first proper canon one now, isn't it?
Are the two ones actually canon? I thought they were kind of just like shortened versions of the arcs, so they aren't canon because they get retold in the anime.
Oh, those ones.
But that makes them canon. I think I've said this before. I think what they were doing was they were testing out the waters to see if they should bring Dragon Ball back to see. So they released the movies to see how much the fan base would enjoy them, and I think it got a good response. So they thought, right, we'll carry it on then. But I don't know if that's true as well because like the manga's still going. There's like at least 2 other arcs in the manga, which is like the Moro arc and then now the Granola arc.
We're going to see like a new Vegeta purple form.
Yeah, Ultra Ego. So that's like that's just the power of God of Destruction.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so Ultra Instinct, which is Goku's, that's the power of the angels. So I think at some point they're going to become immortal, Vegeta and Goku. One's going to be like the God of Destruction, the other one's going to be the angel that guides him.
Like what? Like Wiz and what's it called? Is it called
Whis
Wiz?
and Beerus.
Whis and Beerus, yeah.
The other one's called Champa, and I can't remember the other.
I can't remember her name either.
Yeah.
There's loads of every universe has them though, don't they?
Yeah. All of them have like a protector and the God of Destruction.
Yeah. Which is like it's the balance. Yeah. All the angels are more powerful than the Gods of Destruction. Like by a long shot. I like a long shot. Right, I think we're babbling on a bit now, aren't we?
Venturing on into unknown territory.
We are.
Yeah.
Shall we finish off the episode with a few comments from the last episode?
Yes.
Right. So, first one is from Inside Void. Great episode, lads. I slowly feel obligated to watch Blood of Zeus because of your never-ending passion for the show.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. That's what I say there.
If you're a masochist, please do it. You'll have a great time.
No, listen. I think this is like derived from the question that you posted on the Q&A video. I think if you watched Blood of Zeus before every single anime, the anime you watch afterwards will always be 1,000 times better than if you hadn't. Because like the bar is just set so low, especially if you're a new anime watcher. Just power through Blood of Zeus, power through it. Just just leave it on the background or something. You don't even have to watch it. And then the bar is set so low that anything you watch afterwards will be top.
Let alone if it's something like Dragon Ball and My Hero.
Oh god,
Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
we get so much shit for hating that. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say for that is just follow the sword. There's a sword in it, and it's like it's meant to be this powerful sword, and you just follow it, and its path is just ridiculous. And you're just like, what was the point in this being here?
It's the most.
And that is the whole series. What's the point in most of it being here?
It's the most powerful sword in the world, and it gets thrown away. That's like gathering the 7 Dragon Balls and being like, I don't want my wish now.
Yeah, it's like giving someone the One Ring and being like, nah.
Yeah, not for me.
Nah, pass.
I'll pass.
I don't like you, Dad. So I don't want this ring. I'll just do it and let someone else. Do whatever they want with it.
I'll let somebody else do all the damage.
Yeah.
The next one is directly at Steve from ZXL.
Oh god.
And he says, Steve, dude, how can you not love the Dexter return? It fixed most of what I hated about the show's original ending. Steve, explain yourself.
It's Pearson. You've all seen it, right?
I haven't seen the finale now.
Right. It's just pacing, and there's a few things that happen in the final few episodes that do not make sense towards Dexter Morgan's character. It's completely nonsensical. And I will die on that sword, damn it.
I haven't seen it, and I imagine it is very much that.
It is. It's like they've basically tried dragging it out, and everything happens in the last like 2 episodes. And it's like you could have paced it so much better, cut out some crap here, and it would have been a much better nail-biting series all the way through. And you shouldn't have made some of those decisions at the end because they don't make sense. You can feel the anger in my teeth. Yeah. Damn it, Zach.
Have they left it open for another sequel?
No.
Or not? No, it's not.
Maybe a quasi sequel at best.
It's the curse of bringing back a show that's already finished. I think if it's finished and if it's bad, just leave it, man. Just leave it alone.
Well, Michael C. Hall, the guy who did it, said he does not want to do it again. So he must have been offered a lot of dollar to come back into it.
I've not really seen him in anything else apart from Gamer.
Seen him in a few things. He's in
Gamer's so bad. That's Gerard Butler, right?
Yeah.
No, he's in like a mini series about like a thriller and about this door that goes missing. It's like all this plot. Safe. The Netflix original is pretty good in that. He puts on a really proper British accent. That wasn't a British accent.
Is it a TV version of Taken?
Well, no, because he's just like a normal guy. And his dog was missing. It's very much like a whodunit. And every episode's like a you're like, oh, was it them? Was it not?
Dun, dun, dun.
And he's in The Crown as well. He plays JFK in The Crown.
JFK.
You know the Crown? They made the TV series about Queen Victoria.
Oh yeah.
Matt Smith's in it. Matt Smith plays
you tempted me now, damn it.
Oh yeah.
He's in it for one episode.
I can get into that.
That. It's not very good.
I watched like the first episode.
I watched the first 2-3 seasons.
Is that the one with like
I was made to?
The Indian carpet merchant?
That was the Royals.
Flexing his neurons.
Yeah, it's about the Royals, but Queen Victoria, she ordered like this.
No, not Victoria Elizabeth. Not Victoria Elizabeth.
Oh right, I was
Lizzie. More Liz.
I watched the one about Elizabeth's mom.
Oh no.
And that had that's why I couldn't get into it. It wasn't that good.
Kinky.
I'll have to try that one. The Crown.
It's a very
Is it too slow paced? Sort of.
It's a bit basic.
There's better TV out there.
There's better TV out there.
And anime.
Yeah.
I still need to watch the end of it.
And JFK. Michael C. Hall's only here for about 8 scenes.
Just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. Be underwhelmed on YouTube rather than watching, 12 episodes just to get to see him. Matt Smith's in it. Matt Smith is good though.
Matt Smith. He's always worth
Matt Smith's like blown up a bit, isn't he?
He's good. I've always wanted.
It was Morbius.
He's underrated.
Morbius made him. That dance scene made him.
He's been in some weird films as well. Like early on, he was in this film called Mother. I think it was so weird.
Oh, what Mother?
Mother. I think.
Oh, Mother.
So it was like almost incestuous at points. It was so weird. Like I think he's fully nude in it at points, which is why I watched it across.
Yeah.
Selling point. But it's like one of those indie hits. It's such. You can't describe the story without spoiling it, but it's so good. It's really slow, but it's good.
I need to start watching more TV shows. Last TV show I watched that was really good was Stranger Things.
I just started that. I started it 2 days ago. I've got the first season already.
So good.
Oh,
yes.
The first, I think, is it 4 seasons now? I've watched the first 3. It was really good. I'm watching The Boys. I started The Boys obviously like 2 weeks ago, and I've got 3 episodes left.
Boys is so good.
It is absolutely amazing. It's one of the best TV shows I've watched in a long time.
Agreed. I'm not gonna lie. I said The Boys is the best TV show. It's up there.
I went to see Thor, which I thought was really good, but one of my friends who I was with was just like, I think The Boys has just spoiled me for superheroes because it's The Boys. And I was like, fair.
The Boys is
the gritty reality now.
It's the accurate representation if superheroes actually existed in our day and age. Yeah, mate. Dude, the amount of ego that people have. I mean, look at celebrities, like as a sort of like a pedestal. The amount of ego those people have because of the power they have. Could you imagine if you had superpowers? In this day and age,
it's actually scary.
It's like there is no way they'd be goody good two shoes that would just like save people for free. They'd be
especially
like
with
not
all their vices, the narcissists, psychopaths, and they're all
it'd be like
together.
not a chance.
I would. With great power comes great responsibility.
This guy gets it.
Not quite what Butcher says in it, but great power comes a great. What's the absolute chance? What's he said? With
great power comes the absolute chance that you'll be a cunt.
I wasn't gonna use the C word, but
something like that.
It.
Oh, you have to.
I just love that he's always like,
it's
oi oi.
It's yeah.
Oi oi. Have you seen Mini Butcher? Like memes, where he's like really small.
No.
You gotta look at him. Like he's like a Funko Pop. He's like his little big boots, big head, small body. He's like a tiny midget.
Feel free to swear like whatever you want to swear, because like we're at the end of the video now, so like the monetization bot's like long gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
So we're fine.
It's not watching anymore.
No, he only watches like after 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of FAP. Right, last comment is from Unlucky13, which is another Blood of Zeus comment. And he says, I tried Blood of Zeus just because of you boys. I gave up for the first episode.
Good luck.
You've saved yourself,
You've saved yourself some time that you will never be able to get back.
You realise we were talking sense.
I'm so glad I recommended this series. I think it's made the podcast, me recommending Blood of Zeus.
You saved a lot of people as well.
I know. And you know what? I'm still saying Ultraman. I want to watch it, guys. I want to do Ultraman. I didn't want to do it, and it's got season 2, so obviously it's clearly amazing.
Well,
and it looks so funny.
We will watch Ultraman at some. We will watch. How many episodes is it? Is it a movie?
8 or 10.
8.
It looks terrible, but also funny terrible.
Yeah.
We watched Batman Ninja though. I really want to watch Batman Ninja.
I've not watched it yet.
I haven't either.
And I'm saving it. I'm saving
We're
it.
gonna
Until...
get Tyler on for that one.
Yeah.
We need to.
Yeah. I might as well like give like a bit of a schedule of like the guests that you can look forward to. We're gonna have Adam McDermott, of course. We're in negotiations right now of a date. Yeah. Then I want to get Lucy on. I want to see, because she when I went on Locking It Down with Lucy, I gave her she watched a few episodes of One Punch. Well, she watched 1 episode of One Punch Man. She was meant to, and then she ended up watching 3 because she enjoyed it. So I think we've got a converted non-anime watcher to anime watcher.
Season 1 of One Punch Man is the best solo series you can watch.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's a good start.
I'd say so.
On Instagram a few weeks ago, and I was saying One Punch is a good start.
Yeah, it is. Tyler Bayless, obviously, for Batman Ninja. Mert KK. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk a bit about manga. There's a manga.
Get mine out.
Yeah, there's a manga I actually really like. So I've seen a few things, and it's interesting. It's like it's a gory manga, so it's a mature one, not hentai mature. But gory mature. I don't know. I've not seen a lot, so there may be a little titty every now and then. You never know.
Rule 34, though, there will be a manga version.
Plenty of titties in
Rule
34.
There's a manga version of everything nowadays.
I make them.
Quite cursed. And the other guest, Lychee. He's also a non-anime watcher. I've given him the challenge of watching 5 episodes of Captain Tsubasa. He's a massive football fan. So I gave him the challenge of that. 5 episodes. Just because like some anime take a while to like build up to actually get good. And I think Captain Tsubasa is one of those because it's quite old. And I've given him 5 episodes of Attack on Titan to watch as well, as like a good one.
The one exception was that Rule Blood Boost.
Yeah.
Never was up.
No.
I mean, as long as the season 2 come out yet, we need to watch that.
No.
We should watch, which is not anime, but it's like I've told us a few times and no one seems to have seen it. Shaolin Soccer.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah. It's so funny. It's a film that came out like early 2000s, and it's like about a football team.
Yeah.
But it's like about these monks who have all these special powers, and they get the football team to save their monk temple.
Yeah.
But it's like it's so anime-esque. It's like the football. It's like they have like special kicks and stuff, and it's just ridiculous and like it's just absolutely.
They've all got like these ridiculous abilities, which is like one of them's like got is it like a super powerful header?
Yeah.
Where he just like headbutts everything. There's another one who like breakdances or something.
Yeah.
And then there's what's the keeper's ability? He's just really good.
Can't remember.
I know.
Does he like wash the tables really quickly in his little like shop, and that's why he gets it because he's got like really fast hands.
Can't remember. I've not watched it in so long.
Don't worry, Steve. It's not about football though, really.
Yeah, it
sounds like superhero abilities. It's football I can get behind.
Yeah.
But it's like anime football. Like the stuff they do.
Did FIFA Street have abilities like that?
I wish.
Some of them did, yeah.
I was going to say, because I remember playing some football games when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure some of them had abilities like that.
FIFA Street had some pretty like ridiculous abilities. Have you ever seen Kung Fu Hustle?
Yeah.
It's the same people.
Yeah, it's the same sort of film, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like anime fighting in like a film.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
The girl scene as well, where she's like, she shaves her head for some reason.
Yes.
Do you remember?
In Shaolin Soccer?
Yeah. I was like, why?
Aerodynamics.
You also need to watch Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh God, no.
I watched it recently.
That is on par with Blood of Zeus.
I think I watched it in lockdown.
That's cursed.
It's so bad. It is so bad. And you know what? It's like I watched it recently. Now I've been like, this was just a random film. It's not even Dragon Ball Z.
It's
really.
not.
But then it's actually also a really shit film. It's like just terribly paced.
What the
Trying to
hell?
make, like,
What
a
the hell
high
was that?
school story, didn't it?
It's like none of the characters were accurate either.
No,
Not
Goku goes to
one.
college, but
Not one
really.
character.
You know what? I've just realised there's a game on that on PSP.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, I remember
All
that.
on PlayStation, Dragon Ball Evolution, PSP.
I remember that being advertised somewhere.
Look how Piccolo looks in it, man. Oh god.
It's kind of like you always think like whenever an actor gets a gig, they always think like, oh, it's never gonna tarnish them. But like if you're in that film,
Oh, your career's ruined.
The way they made Uzaru as well. He must grow about 1.5 inches in height, and then he's just this overgrown man with hair everywhere and a monkey face. That's their Uzaru.
Do you remember
you only
the
see him
original
like
Hulk?
twice anyway. The original Hulk.
Yeah, in the 80s with Farruski.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that version.
Yeah.
Then they just make
Hulk,
them
Yeah.
wear really baggy clothes. And like,
really
oh,
crappy
no.
pale green paint, werewolf teeth, and that's it.
That was quality. Don't diss that. That's just.
Oh no.
Yeah,
oh, no.
he pulled it off.
Who needs CGI when you got Lou Ferrigno to walk
Exactly.
with
Man,
CGI?
you don't need it. He's a walking tank. He is the Hulk.
He must be old now.
Oh
He's in
yeah.
his 60s, I think, right now, or early 70s.
Must be like
He's still tanky.
must be like Arnie's. Arnie's still tanky.
No,
Yeah.
I lost.
Have you seen-
He's had like 10 heart surgeries.
Have you seen that meme of Arnie?
No.
That he's slowly turning into Master Roshi.
No.
Oh,
I need to see this.
I can't believe it.
Searching myself right now.
There he
You
is.
can't beat the
There he
Japanese
is.
Spider-Man though, because that was just out of this world. That was just.
That's,
Let me take off that notification. My
I've got
mom's.
the same one. I have got the same one.
Oh yeah, he is. Just Master Roshi.
My god.
What a guy.
I can't wait to get that age.
What a hero.
Just get away with everything.
But also, you can barely move. You know, pros and cons.
Yeah, true.
My thumbs are not going to work when I'm 70.
He's had a good.
gaming.
He's had a good run. Look
got
what
arthritis now, right?
look what he's
Yeah,
look
exactly.
what he's achieved.
Pro.
Still
yeah,
like,
When we get older, we'll be like Minority Report with the holographic shit. We won't need our thumbs.
I know it'll be a chip in the back of our heads.
Exactly.
Just virtual. Everything's virtual reality.
Yeah,
Yeah, who needs hands?
that's dangerous. I can see myself getting in trouble with that.
Oh yeah.
Not having hands.
Yeah, Emma coming home casually one day and being like, "What are you doing, Joel? What you doing?
On a virtual date.
You got your dingling out in the living room.
No
What's
change
new?
there, I imagine.
What's
for-
exactly?
Yeah, that's
Standard
true.
day.
I usually close the blinds now.
Yeah, it's
Usually
smart.
Yeah,
helps a bit.
sometimes I just think give the
There's
neighbors
a reason you never see Farruski's lower half in any
give the
video.
neighbors a show.
Give Lobo a show anyway.
Damn it, Steve. That's confidential
That's why
information.
Lobo's so horny.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to listen, mate. It would have been too much editing. Like, blurring out a big knobbler completely is just too much.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
zoom in,
Yeah.
get out of the way.
By the way, by the time this video's out, Steve would have come to see me already.
Again,
Again, yeah.
yeah.
you-
Reshoots because why not?
Are you coming? Are you coming for a 2-day weekend this time,
If you want, yeah,
or a 1-day weekend?
I'll do it too.
2-day
weeks.
weekend.
2 months.
2 months, mate. Just move in.
Yeah.
Just move in. You could be my personal editor.
Oh god, with the editing
I
slip, that
can't
shades
pay.
of mine
I
now.
can't pay you with money, but I can pay you with love.
Cups
Cups
of
of tea.
creams and jammy dodgers.
All Jammy Dodgers.
I've been sat there for like 3
Yeah.
months.
Get the Jammy Dodgers out now and just have them like just decaying somewhere for when Steve visits. And like, there you go, Steve.
Under the
Nothing
mattress.
to crumbs.
Yeah.
Lean to the computer.
Under the mattress. Make sure I don't change the bedding for a month in like
Oh.
the heat.
No, it's standard.
Let it
Lobo's mattress, yeah.
let it seep in.
Oh, yeah. Logo's been pumping those pillows 24/7.
Yeah.
It's just full of musk.
Some crusty Jammy Dodgers.
It's part of the flavour, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this becoming? Right, let's wrap things up because we're getting too horny here now.
Let's get out of hand.
I need to do what the title says. Anyway,
Shower.
thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Legend: A Dragon Ball Tale as much as we did because it's absolutely epic. I still can't believe something like that was made.
Amazing.
Just out of the sheer dedication and love for the series. It's just there's some heroes out there, and they definitely do not wear capes.
Stray Dog, you legends.
Good God. But yeah, let us know down below if there was any Easter eggs that we missed out on, because I'm sure we'll find a few like the next few times we watch them. But let us know down below. Let us know what your favorite part of Legend: A Dragon Ball Tale was, and leave a comment. And let us know if you enjoyed the podcast, and if you're excited to see the next guests coming. If there's any guests that you would recommend that are more or less around my range. Maybe like recommending Anime Man. That's got like 3 million subscribers, because he'll just be like, "Who's this guy?
Who is this guy?"
Yeah. So someone along our range, someone that I can do some favors for in the background. Anyway, that's too much information. Thank you, boys, for joining me. Is there any final thoughts you guys would like to leave?
No, but here's a photo of Luffy as the Hulk, just to...
Oh,
yes, there he is.
Look at those nips.
There he is.
Thank God, what a man.
We all aspire to be him.
Yeah. You're almost there, Steve, to be fair.
You are almost there. I saw you before.
This is actually a photo of Steve in
like
green.
sitting.
It wasn't Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
Apologies. That was my camera roll.
Why haven't I got that, Steve?
Just
We
check
could
your
do,
DMs
we could do a little
Yeah.
photo shoot when you come down. Any final thoughts from you, Steve?
We need to film a fusion at some point. I've said this before.
Oh, that's going to be hard to pull off, though.
Film a fusion scene.
We should do a 3-way fusion.
That's what I'm saying. 2 of us fusion, it could fusion into someone else.
Oh, yeah. We need to get some outfits out.
Do.
Maybe we could do the fusion when Lewis's game has got, like, the characters. And then we could, like, fuse the characters. We could do a triple fusion, though, and beat, like, the big baddie. Who could be the big baddie? I was going to say someone in mind, but I'll refrain so I don't get any abuse.
Top secret.
I'll tell you guys. I'll let you guys know who I was thinking of after the recording's done.
And that's why you sub to the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you guys on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to obviously these beautiful, beautiful gentlemen. They have tip-top content always coming, especially PlatinumBro. He's by far the most consistent out of all of us by a long shot. But Steve, he has scarce content, but when it comes, good God, does it come.
Bangers.
Bangers. Absolute
mash.
bangers. It's a good dish. Anyway, on that, we'll leave it there.
Tally ho.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara.